An error from Tsubaki Miki though on the toe edge coming onto the steeps. We are very nearly ready to get started with this, the Visa FIS Snowboard Alpine World Cup from Splinter in the Czech Republic. The third of 4 rounds of the Parallel Slalom World Cup this year. First of which is going to be Michelle Decker up against Tsubaki Miki, the overall season leader. Will it be the agility of Decker, the cleanliness of Tsubaki Miki on the blue course? Nothing between them. Perhaps Tsubaki Miki with a very narrow lead as they pass us. Michelle Decker very clean, very short in the line across the end of the flats though. And does close it down to 0.19 of a second. Tsubaki Miki with a narrow lead at the first split. Michelle Decker doing everything she can, but getting lost and a little low in the line now, and that really does give a big lead to Tsubaki Miki. Significant error halfway down the steep, and Michelle Decker gives it up. Does not finish the last 3 gates. Tsubaki Miki, the first through to the finals. We've got to be excited for this next one. Zuzana Madarova, local hero, Olympic champion, up against Eliza Caffon. This World Cup victory in parallel slalom, but with the confidence of an Olympic gold just behind her. Zuzana Madarova then on the blue course, Eliza Caffon on the red. Zuzana Madarova with a small lead, taking extremely short line and seems to be building on it. Indeed, as we come to the first split here, we're going to see Zuzana Madarova 0.58 of a second ahead now of Eliza Caffon, the parallel slalom overall season leader in the yellow bib, falling further and further behind, with Zuzana Madarova in front of a home crowd, looking relaxed, confident, and looking every bit the Olympic champion. Crosses the line with a commanding lead, 1.43 seconds. Eliza Caffon wearing that yellow bib, second in Bad Gastein, 11th in Davos. Michelle Decker, second in Bad Gastein. Bronze medal here in Splinter in the Visa FIS Snowboard Alpine World Cup. Michelle Decker getting to work, and looks like she has a minor lead ahead of Eliza Caffon, the reigning season champion for now. Season leader, excuse me. Now Eliza Caffon being more efficient across the flats, running a shorter line. And she has got, well, for my money, a lead, but the clock says otherwise. 0.11 of a second as she makes a big error on the heel edge into the top of the steep section. Michelle Decker looking more efficient, and now half a gate ahead of Eliza Caffon. Michelle Decker looking to pick up the bronze medal here today in Splinter Lyn, and it will be Michelle Decker by half a second ahead of Eliza Caffon. Fantastic small final. Ready for Zuzana Madarova against Tsubaki Miki for the start of the women's big final in the snowboard Alpine World Cup from Visa. Here we go. Straight away, Tsubaki Miki looked to get a slightly better start, a shorter line into the first gate, but the experience of Madarova now looking really, really smooth across the flats. We await the first split time. There's nothing in it for now. Zuzana Madarova on home snow, on to the last deep section. She's 0.06 of a second behind at the intermediate. An error from Tsubaki Miki though on the toe edge coming onto the steeps, and Zuzana Madarova now able to run a much shorter line. But she makes a much bigger error, and Tsubaki Miki will cruise home to the gold medal once again this season. She continues to extend the lead in the overall standings, and Zuzana Madarova, even at home after the Olympic gold, is bested by the consistency, the neatness, the cleanliness of Tsubaki Miki. It's a big smile on the face.
So we have Tsubaki Miki here, our winner of the first ever Visa Snowboard Alpine World Cup here in Spindler-Rumlin. Tsubaki, what can I say? Congrats at first. Explain us a little bit, how was the racing in the big final against home favorite Zuza?
Yeah, I'm so glad to fight with Zana in her hometown. Then I didn't have the confidence today, so I'm so nervous. But yeah, I'm so glad to get the winner.
doing a fantastic job to reach his first ever small final. Let's get confirmation again of the podiums then. Splendor Blin for the first time. Michelle Decker picks up the bronze medal. Zuzana Madarova of the Czech Republic on the second step there with the silver, and Subaki Miki, the women's winner today, continues to extend her lead in the overall standings. Here we are then, the women's parallel slalom. It does mean that Subaki Miki takes the yellow bib away from Eliza Cafont, who's also overtaken by Zuzana Madarova, but it's really tight at the top there, just 5 points between the top three.
And in the first place, the winner of today's Women FIS Snowboard Alpine World Cup Parallel Slalom, representing Japan, Miki Subaki.